Hello, this is Umberto and this is the HVAC in my channel. Today we're going to be talking about manual J heat load calculations for condominium part 10. Alright, so let's get into it. So now that we have the floor layout, we're going to put the heat loads into each room. Okay, so let's start with the master bedroom. So on the master bedroom, in order to put the heat loads, what we're going to do is click on the room, right click. So on the master bedroom, what we're going to have is the following: internal loads. We're going to put in there 2 occupants, husband and wife, and we're going to put some extra loads to the to account for TB and everything else. Yeah, in this case 683. Okay, but that again depends on the client. Sometimes they like to put it 700, sometimes they like to put it more, or sometimes they don't want to put any occupants, but they just put everything in the loads. But yeah, depends on the client. In my case, I'm putting on the master bedroom occupants number 2 occupants at the 863. Okay, we have that, and then we're gonna go to the next one. We have the closet, no load bedroom. We're gonna put in the bedroom 1 occupant, so number of occupants 1. Okay, we don't need to put an extra, it's just gonna be 1 in there. Okay, but that again depends on the preferences of the designer. Okay, so now we're gonna go for the den. So the den is actually a flex. In this case, it could be a flex room, or in this case, actually the den, since you have a family room, living room, master bedroom, you can consider that in the future as a study, right? So we can leave it at 0 load, but in case you need an office nowadays that a lot of people work remotely, so they need an office for sure, and I don't see any office in here. So that way, in this case, we're gonna consider this as an office, and then we're gonna add a load of 540. Okay, for an office. Then let's hit OK. Okay, we have that load. Okay, so we have bathroom, hallway, utility area, so we don't have any rooms in here, and then foyer. For the, any loads for the foyer, we're just gonna leave it like that. Family and kitchen actually is gonna give me the most load. Okay, so we're gonna put in here in the internal loads appliances. For the kitchen, we're gonna put 2000 BTUs hour, which includes the worst case, right? We can include it as the 1200, but better safe than sorry. We're taking into account a scenario number 2, 2000 BTUs per hour. Okay, and we're gonna add another load. It says order. In here in the family room, we're gonna add 900. Okay, so that's accounting for people, for gatherings. Okay, so we have for the kitchen 2000, and we have for the family room 900. That is okay. And then we have the other part, which is the living room and dining. So in the living room, that's kind of interesting. Since this is a big space and also dining, we're gonna just put in here another 900. See, we're considering in here like as a family room, but this is including both the dining and the living room. So we're just gonna put 900, rather be safe than sorry, right? Okay, so then we hit OK and we close this. Alrighty, so now we have the heat loads in here. We have everything. Now we're gonna review something else in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to infiltration in here. In the infiltration, you have options. You can put semi-tight, average, semi-loose, and loose. New houses are tight, so you can put in the new houses tight. But if you want to be conservative, you can put semi-loose. In this case, we're gonna put average. Okay, number of above grade stories, we're gonna have this on the second floor. Exposures, we're gonna have 3 to 4 exposures. As you can see, my unit is exposed on 3 places. Plus, it's an end unit, it's not interior unit. Number of fireplaces, let's put this as 1. In the future, they might want to add another fireplace, right? 1 fireplace. Okay, so we have that. And then we're gonna click in here. This is the worksheet. In here we're able to see the walls. So this wall, we have these windows, and we have a big partition in here. Okay, but everything seems to be good. But if you want to review your windows or your construction numbers right here, you can always go room by room. See, as you can see, you have the entire house right here, okay? And then you can go one by one. If you want to go review the master bedroom, you can see in here what elements of the envelope are included. As you can see, in the master bedroom, you have the square feet, you have the dimensions, and in here you have this wall oriented to the north, you have this window oriented to the north, you have this other window that is oriented to the north but is not included there. See, it says 0, 0, 0. And finally you have this other wall that its orientation is on the east. See, the rest is 0, so you can go one by one reviewing this. So you have the closet, you have the dressing room. In the dressing room you don't have anything exposed, see? And then the bathroom, bath, living and dining, you have partition wall right there next to the stairs. So you can review this one by one, all right? All right, so now let's go to the zone information. In the zone information, we're gonna put the indoor conditions. What are the indoor conditions? The indoor conditions are gonna be 70 degrees and 75. 70 degrees in winter, 75 degrees in summer, and 50% relative humidity, okay? And how am I coming up with this? We have a library in here, see? We already have a library created, or sometimes it's in Wrightsoft itself, okay? Okay, so system characteristics, we're gonna leave everything in here, but we need to add this central ventilation type. We're gonna put in the central ventilation type outside air only. Nowadays, the new unit, the new mansions have like an energy recovery ERV, but that ERV method of ventilation is the best, but it's more expensive. So, but nowadays they have it, but in the past they didn't have. They did have those, but it wasn't that very much popular. So in this case, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put outside air for heating and for cooling outside air, okay? And then we're gonna hit OK. All right, blower power, sometimes this is included in the unit, but sometimes it's not included. We're just gonna include them to be conservative. Okay, ventilation. What is the method of ventilation? We're gonna put ASHRAE 62.2-2010. However, in Virginia, this might be different. Okay, but we can go on into those specifics later. We're just gonna put for now as a default ASHRAE 62.2-2010. Number of bedrooms, we have 2 bedrooms, okay? And then there we have our calculation for the ventilation. Okay, as of now, what I'm getting is a 1.6 ton unit. So in other words, in this case, what I would put is a 2 ton unit. Okay, so that is for now. And then in our next videos, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna add, the system. We're gonna put the unit information in here, and finally we need to actually add this weather location. So for the weather location, what we're gonna put in here, what would it be? Let's put in here Fairfax, Virginia. Let's go here, Fairfax, Virginia, right there. Okay, Fairfax, Virginia. So you have the outdoor units. I mean the outdoor design temperatures. Okay, but let's see what it gives us when we put the outdoor design conditions. So now we have a 1.8 ton unit. So in other words, for now, I would put a 2 ton unit. All right. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit the like button. That helps a lot. Leave any comment and also subscribe. In my other videos, I said and subscribe, but sometimes some of my colleagues say, you're saying unsubscribe. No. I'm saying and subscribe. All right. All right. I'll see you in the next video.